joy within us all. Vibration is, what consciousness is. It's the flow state. It's about removing your limited perception of yourself from the flow of power in the now. Ego is edging God out. Wayne Dyer, one of my absolute favorite teachers, said that, and it always sticks with me, and it's the truth. The times that divinity and love and creativity truly flows through us is when we make peace with the monkey mind, as it's called. It's this animal mind within us that, it protects us in many cases, and it's something to be honored for what it is. Ram Dass says the mind is a beautiful servant and a terrible master. And meditation using sound in a mindful way, vibration in a mindful way, puts us into a state where the mind comes in a step with the heart. And the heart is the place where our true magnetism, our true wisdom comes from. The heart generates a electromagnetic field that's 5,000 times stronger than the brain. It has neurites, which are thinking neurons, the same as the brain. And it's our beat, it's our rhythm, it's the way that humans are formed outwards is resonating and vibrating in harmony and alignment, and that's how multiplication happens. It is the essence of life, this up and down, this oscillation, the wave, its own, and we can bring it all back. You know, picture is worth 1,000 words. I think a sound is worth, you can't put into words what a sound is worth when it's anchored in healing intention for yourself, for the planet. You can send things out and you can receive things on those sounds. Breath, and the breath is the channel for prana, which is our life force on the higher plane than air in our lungs. It's chi, it's the akasha, it's consciousness in motion. And the more that you bring yourself into coherence and synchronicity with that, the more effective you become as a transmitter, like a crystal that the light shines through, and all the facets are clean, and you're not holding on to those things inside. You're seeing that you're witnessing these things, but you're always coming from that place of love. And the more you stay grounded in that, the more deeply your roots stay in the soil of healing, of the present, of honoring the earth, of coming from love, the higher your branches can grow. On that journey with you here with Healing House, I'm just so grateful. I love you so much. And your willingness to show up in this space and contribute and be a part of that transmission is in and of itself so much. You know, if you're ever doubting yourself on this path, the Yogananda talks about it. He says, someone who is authentically seeking the spiritual, you've already have lifetimes of good karma that led you to this point. So don't have a wavering of faith in your path now. You know, the darkness in this world, it doesn't take a day off, and neither can the good. And it's in all of us, and it's about all of us together. It's so beautiful. I'm just so grateful to be here, resonating in that key with you. Sounds okay. This is a 528 hertz meditative piece. It uses binaural beats to entrain our brain into the alpha wave state, which is a state of higher frequency than our beta wave state, which is our normal fight or flight waking state, you know, when you're worried about traffic or your bills or whatever. The trick is to not stay in those places. The trick is to see them, honor them, and understand that ultimately you are a spiritual being in a body, not a body with a spirit. And coming from that place can allow you a healthy sense of detachment while still, you know, being in the world but not of the world. And seeing that when you set the tone, when you imprint with your vibration, the universe mirrors it back. And the more you integrate that perspective and way of being, you stop seeing, you know, the inevitable suffering that comes in this life as, you know, something that's just happening to you. Not all things are fair. You know, we all go through things that just suck, and it's okay to, you know, accept that, but you feel it in your heart, this most sensitive instrument in the universe that we're all so blessed to be be able to perceive the highs and the lows. If you can continue to put out that frequency, it's going to continue to play and move. And that's the root of the Vedas. It's the root of Buddhism, and it's the root of every major religion. From literally everywhere. That's what's at the source. It's what's built into our DNA. We have, a sense of reverence and a sense of spiritual perception wired into our DNA. And that's what we need to stay focused on in the society, because when we do, it manifests outward into, it's called the subtle and the gross. The subtle is the etheric field. It's prana, it's chi, it's life force. And that same consciousness, if you listen to the wisdom and teaching of the ancient Vedic masters, of, shamanic traditions, like every tradition, coded into the Western and biblical texts, it's all saying the same thing, which is, man is the temple of spirit, and spirit lives and animates us. And when we come into coherence and respect and reverence for that, beautiful things happen in our life. And that's what faith is. And that's what spirit is. That's what being connected to source means. It's not about giving up, but it's about surrender to the power that not only flows through you, but is you. And sound is just the best way to do it, because it switches off that, purely rational mind that puts up walls around us. It's water. I mean, it's cosmic water. It's a beautiful thing. And learning about the frequencies that go into it, it's so powerful. And there's incredible science that's emerging daily, but ultimately it's about frequency plus intention equals healing. And that is, the ultimate finding and lesson of my mentor, Jonathan Goldman, who's such a pioneer in this space. And I'm just so grateful to share it with you. And we got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. I'm so excited to be in Denver this Saturday, Club Vinyl on the rooftop. It's going to be a beautiful sunset rooftop experience together like we had in Chicago. I'm on from 8 to 10 p.m. We have some awesome openers starting. Doors are at 4. And then the next weekend, Elsewhere Rooftop in Brooklyn, NYC. I'm so excited to be back. I love all my New York family, and I know both of those shows are just going to be incredible. And it's just such a beautiful opportunity to be together and to send out that loving intention, that loving kindness. Do you guys want to do a little breath practice with me? It's another 528 hertz piece that I made, and it's designed for a 3-part breath. That is a really cool way to engage our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest. It's our, as opposed to fight or flight. When we enter parasympathetic, it's kind of like, the factory reset on the iPhone, breath. The lungs store the most DMT in the human body. Conscious breathing is the most psychedelic thing you can do. And it's totally built into our infrastructure to use the breath and to use vibration in ways that heals us and connects us and opens us up to divine inspiration. So let's give it a try. I'm so happy that the audio is working well for everyone. So we're going to do something called a 3-part breath. It's in to the belly, up to the chest, out through the nose or mouth. So it's in, up, out. But you're going to get into a quick rhythm with it. And if at any point, you start to feel lightheaded, a little, feeling of resistance is okay, but feel free to change the tempo in a way that resonates with you. Maybe that's just simple in and out, slowly, gently. But so you go in, up, out. In, up, out. Belly, chest, out. Deep breath in, hold it in the chest, hold it, and release everything. Now let yourself just return to letting the body breathe itself. Just be for a moment. Maybe focusing your awareness on your spine, the length of your spine, from the feeling of the base of the spine, working your way up the back above the shoulder blades, over the top of the shoulders, just giving yourself permission to consciously relax the shoulders. Seeing how a simple practice like this begins to shift your vibration, your tone of being in this present moment. If you want to go back to a couple breaths, go deep in, hold it, and release. Another deep inhale in. And release. Another inhale. And release. Relaxing the body, relaxing the fingers, relaxing the jaw. Feeling a slight smile come to the corners of the mouth, smiling in serenity, outwardly, inwardly, like the Buddha. Feeling that smile begin to percolate back from the mouth into the head, up, around the top of the head. Exhale down through the heart, raining down through the system, rooting you into the earth. And now you're going to hear a sound, a vibration, and just become still and allow yourself to release any negative energy, any feelings of fear, self-doubt. Feel it wash away into the vibration. Tapping into the heart. Allowing a golden light of love to flow through your heart onto the vibration. Feeling it go out to all beings. Maybe putting a hand to your heart, vibrating an Om, feeling your system become coherent, feeling your cells light up with love. Om. Allowing yourself to stay in this field that you've cultivated around you. Feeling gratitude, feeling connection to all the people around the world tuned in right now, to all the people not tuned in. Sending that field out over the oceans, the trees, the animals, the plants, the minerals, the stones, peace. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be safe. May all beings be joyful. Namaste. Wow. So powerful. I'm always so grateful to be able to do this with you. You know, we've done a few global peace meditations, and they're always just so, the act of using your heart in service of consciousness, of humanity, it's good for your heart. And Ram Dass talks about, and he talked about this in probably the 90s or the 80s. I mean, there's such an ocean of suffering in this world. There's no way to avoid it. And there's times when the media brings it to us so immediately, but it's always there. But there is always that same amount of joy and love and peace radiating in the world too. And it's up to us to dream a better world into being by being the medicine, by being the change, and by coming from a place of love for ourselves and then from all of humanity. Thank you for being part of that wave with me today. Love you. For anyone who wants to drop in again today, I'm going to be doing one more of meditation. You know, there may be some overlap with this, but every group meditation is really its own special, powerful thing. So I'll be doing another one in 2.5 hours, 6 p.m. Pacific time on Healing House Grouped. You can join by joining the free tier at app.group.com/healinghouse. That's app.grouped, GROUPED.com/healinghouse. Join the free tier. And at 6 p.m., the portal will open on the top pinned post for us to have another meditation for peace and to be together. And maybe we'll hang out for a little and talk about anything that anyone's interested to talk about. I'm just so honored to have this community with you and to be co-creating this message and wave of love outside of the limits, love outside of reason, of bhakti, of devotion for the spirit and the divine in all of us, and the fact that every day is a dance with the divine. So I hope to see you at 6, and I hope that you found this as healing and as joyful as I did. I love you. Namaste.